Alright, drum kit review. This is a PDP LX, made in Mexico, and I believe it's a 2003. I bought it brand new in 2004, early 2004. So I suspect it's a 2003 or earlier. Obviously I'm a bit biased because this is my kit and I've had this for 20 years. These drums, there's a few different things floating around about them, that they were leftover DW shells, or that the shells at that time were manufactured in Mexico using DW manufacturing equipment and the same materials and everything. And I tend to believe it. This drum kit for me is one of the all-time greatest drum kits. I love it. I'm a bit biased because it's mine and I've spent so much time with it. 10 by 7, 12 by 9, 14 by 14, and a 5 by 5 snare, which is maple as well. 22 by 18. And the kit originally came with the hardware as well, so you got a pedal, a PDP pedal, a hi-hat stand, a boom stand, a crash stand, and the ride stand that also holds the floating tom with the mount on it. These drums have they've done their 10,000 hours easy. I've gigged this kit hundreds of times. This has been set up and packed down probably thousands of times by now, in that area. I've never replaced any of the tension rods or any of the tension rod receivers, nothing. It's all original except for the bass drum hoop, which I broke once. And that was really my own fault for just kind of being lazy and not rotating it and things. Over the years I've had so many compliments about this kit in lots of situations. In recording, anytime I've used it for recording, I always get a compliment about the sound of the kit. It's really versatile. You can stuff it and tune it down, or you can put single ply coated heads and tune it up, and I don't have enough good things to say about them. They're a middle of the road kit. Over here in Australia we pay a bit more, but it was somewhere around the $3,000 mark in 2004, maybe 2799 or something like that. There's heaps of, this channel is full of demos of this drum kit, obviously, because I'm playing it. So I won't do any demonstration of it. But I will say, if you find one of these, if you're looking for just a good solid drum kit that sounds great and you don't want to spend a whole heap of money, I've seen these around now for a really very reasonable price. The LX, there was also the LXE. The LX just means lacquer. So this is royal blue. And then the LXE was the exotic lacquer. And they had a matte finish, and I think they had some wraps. So yeah, I think that's about it. I won't go into all the specs. I usually like to research them a little bit and that sort of thing. But this drum kit's like my old pal, and it has done so much work. It's just never had any problems with it. Nothing's needed replacing. Here it is today. It gets slammed all the time, and it still sounds great. And it's I've played a lot of drum kits. I've played probably most most brands as far as their benchmark brands and things. I played all those kits. And I guess I'm a bit biased, but this kit to me still is one of the best, or is the best feeling kit I've ever played, just the way it feels. And sounds awesome. I'm going to leave it there, so that's it. PDP, made in Mexico. I believe they stopped, I think the production went to Thailand around 2007, but you could probably go and check that out. I had a little bit of a look. But the made in Mexico PDPs, all the lugs, if you take the lugs off and look inside, they're stamped DW. And as I said at the beginning, I would suspect that these shells are very well made shells. So again, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest kits ever made. And if you get a chance, if you come across one, I think you should buy it if you can, even just to hang on to it. I think these things might be fairly sought after in the future, or they certainly should be, and I'm definitely not going to get rid of this one. There you go, my old girl, and I love her, and she's still going, and I'd say that'll be going in another 20 years. So thanks. If you like the drum kit reviews, there's more here. That are a bit more detailed and see what you think. So thanks.